My name is Butler-Adams. I'm Managing Director of Brompton Bicycle Limited, and we make very funky folding bicycles. With respect to growth and the meaning of growth, if you don't have growth in the sort of business we're in, relatively small business in a growing market share, in a growing market, if you're not growing, if you're not taking your fair share or more of that growth, then you'll be finished, you'll be out. So in terms of what is it, what is the culture and why is it there, it has to be there, because if it's not, over a period of time you'll be squeezed out. I think the first thing I did when I got involved in Brompton and wanted to try and create this growth and increase the momentum was to share what I thought was possible with everybody else in the company. In the case of Brompton, a classic case was I created the first meeting, if you like, formal meeting. We created something called 25K, and everybody was shocked. The name was enough to cause them shock, because they said, what's 25K? Well, I said, that's 25,000 bikes. That's how many bikes we're going to make. At the time, we were making around 5,000 bikes. And they were like, you must be mad. We can't make 25,000 bikes. I mean, you know, the factory isn't big enough, all these reasons. So the first battle for me was just to get them to believe that even the name of the meeting was doable. And once they got their head round 25K, it became a reality. And as it happens, that same meeting is now called 50K. And we're already making 25,000 bikes. If you're going to grow, the first thing you need to do is understand your vision and lay your vision out on a 3 to 5 year plan. Within that 3 to 5 year plan, you need to have your key performance indicators that define that vision. The simpler it is, the better. And we break our business down to something what we call as a dashboard. And it's basically got 8 measures. And everybody in the whole company sees those measures monthly. They know what we're trying to achieve, they know what we do achieve. And that simplicity allows your vision to be shared amongst everybody, which allows, hopefully, the business to grow. I think growth, as we talked about, is absolutely key to maintaining a competitive position. Maybe not when you're much bigger, but at our size of business, it's critical. We've seen our business grow from around 2 million turnover to about 15 million, and we've seen our profits more or less stay in terms of percentage terms at around the net profit around at about 10%. You've got to allow people to be dangerous, to take risks, to think for themselves. Taking risk is really, really important, and I just think some people are so busy worrying about actually things that aren't that problematic for their business, but they think they are, that they can't get the vision, and then they don't have the confidence to take that risk. With respect to getting people to buy in, to getting people to think about a bit more aggressively about your business, my feeling is there tends to be a sense that people don't understand. Oh, it's all very complicated. If you assume everybody is just as capable as you are, but they have a different position and a different role and a different way to contribute, and you share the key elements of what the business needs to do. If it's going to all mean we all have a job in the next 5 years, and you're honest, then you're likely to get people to get behind you and believe in you. If you start spinning yarns and telling lies and spouting rubbish, people are not stupid, they'll work it out, and you'll undermine that confidence. As a business, we're lucky to be owned by people who are in for the long term. We're owned by our staff, the founder, myself, and some friends. That allows us to invest the profits we make into our business. When I joined, we were making £150,000. I hope this year we'll make about £1.2 million. But money is not the principal driver. The principal driver is growing a business, seeing the business flourish. The money is a side effect, and that comes from a long-term view. There are thousands of things I would do differently because I've made so many mistakes. But actually the principle, the fundamental belief in what we're doing, in the risks that we've taken and the journey that we've taken, I wouldn't change that. I believe strongly in what we're trying to do.